Hey everybody, this is Cindy again from So Many Quilts in So Little Time. I have problems with my sewing machine, so I'm not able to finish the project that I'm working on. But I'm going to give you the tips and the tricks that you need to know to finish this, and I'm going to show you some of the blocks that I have gotten done, and then I'm going to lay out everything on my design area and let you see it, and it'll look like it's pieced together. You'll get an idea of what it's supposed to look like when it's finished. So what I am doing is I am doing a non-traditional Irish chain. So what's going on here is I didn't want as much black to show up or background. I wanted this beautiful fabric that I got. I had gotten this in, and I just could not help but want to do something with this. And this is a way that you can take these ombre batiks and you can make something into it. This is like an instant jelly roll set or an instant layer cake set. All you have to do is cut this. I had got a 3-yard cut. This was from So Yay out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and it was $6 a yard. I think they've gone up to $7 a yard for them now, but that's still a very good deal. And this was so beautiful. When I got it in, I just couldn't help but want to make something out of it. So let me put this over here. So your main block is going to be like this. On a regular Irish chain, your colors are going to be where the black is. I didn't want as much black, but the black makes the batik really show up and shine. And so you're going to have blocks like these. These are 2.5-inch strips of black, and then batik, and then black. This is a strip that was all made, a real long strip, and then cut. And then this was a different strip, and it was cut. And then that's from this strip, and this strip come from the same one. But it's just in different places along the fabric where it looks like it's different colors. Okay, so let me show you. You're going to have this, and then you're going to have a block. I did them like this. I did them where if the stripes ran across this way, then I did up and down on the part that filled in, so that you would have that spaced, and it makes the Irish chain. So what I have figured out that you need is you'll need 2.5 yards of batik fabric in that variegated. You'll need a yard and a quarter of black. And this will give you your first border on the black. And that 2.5 yards on the batik, it'll give you a 6-inch border. And with the border, it will be approximately 58 by 74. And if you decided not do a border, then just the blocks, it's going to make a quilt that's approximately 60 by 42. And that's going to be 70 blocks that you're going to have. So you're going to have 70 blocks total. So let me show you the trick that you're going to have to know to make everything work best when you're doing your strip sets. So you're going to cut your 2.5-inch strips in black, and then you're going to cut your 2.5-inch strips in the ombre batik. So when you get ready to do this block that has the 2 color pieces on it, you have to do a little something different, but it works out perfectly. So I'm going to move all this over, and I'm going to show you. And of course, there's a thread there that you don't need. Everything I film has a stray thread on it. It's just a bonus thread. It just likes to be seen. So what you're going to do is, like the block that just has the strip set that's just going to have one of the color, you're going to sew it together. I am sorry, I'm off the camera there. You're going to sew it together like this. You're going to have it completely open up, and you're going to sew one side on, and then you're going to sew the other side on. Then you're going to cut these into 2.5-inch strips after you even up all your edges. Okay. Now the trick is with the one that has the 2 colored blocks, because when you unfold your ombre, you're going to see that if you do this like you do one that's a full strip, then you're not going to get the color variation that you're really looking for. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to cut this in half. And this is only for that double color. And you're going to make it look like, okay, so like this was the middle here, and this was the middle here. So you're going to put the middle on opposite sides, and that is going to give you the variation and color like you need. I still didn't do it right. There you go. And you know, this is your, let me scoot it up a little bit where you can really see. And I know that this is just kind of laying it out, but this is your preference. You know, you can adjust this however you need. But that way, when you cut this and you get that strip that's like right here, you're going to have 2 different colors across from each other. Now, this is going to be kind of close, but it's still going to be 2 different colors. And that helps give a little bit more variety to your strip sets when you get them cut. And that is the main thing that I've had to watch for in this. And, you know, just be careful with when you sew your sets together. You know, this is not perfect. My points are not perfect, but try to get them as perfect as you can. Try to be consistent with your sewing of your strip sets, and this will be easier. And then I will get everything laid out. Let me go ahead and show you. Let me see if I can get this laid out here. I know I got a lot of things going on. Sorry, I moved the camera. Nothing unusual about that. But I have some strips ready to go, and you're going to put them to where the Irish chain, the 9 patch, is going to be in one position. And then you're going to have the batik, just the batik there. These are going to be 6.5-inch squares, because when you sew this together, it's going to be 6.5-inch square. And so it makes a very pretty effect. I tried to put the fabrics going in opposite direction. There may be 1 or 2 that's not. I would probably move this one so this color's not there next to it. But this gives you an idea what it looks like. But I will get that all laid out so that you can see it where it'll look like it's sewn together. And I'm sorry that you've had to wait for this. I have been anxious to get this out, but I couldn't help it that my sewing machine has needed some servicing. So, but thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing, and commenting. I've been getting a lot of comments, and I appreciate everyone interacting with my channel. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. Have a good evening. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody, so here are the details about the strip set construction. You're going to start with the black and the ombre, and you're going to sew one set together. Then you're going to come back and put the black on one side of the ombre strip, and then you're going to have your strip set. You're going to actually sew a strip set that's opposite of that, and that's the one that's going to be the half strip. And then your strips are going to look like this. You're going to have 2 that are totally opposite from each other. And then once you have those, you subcut those into 2.5-inch substrips. And that gives you all of the little blocks that you need. There it is laid out. It's not sewn together, so it's a little crooked. But that shows you how they lay together. And then here is the finished quilt. Thank you so very much for spending time with me tonight. Have a good evening.